Suspect takes his own life as Chattanooga police respond to a shooting call near Hamilton Place Mall. Tonight we know that man's identity.
The department says the shooter had a plan and tried to fire a gun at others, but that plan failed. Thanks for joining us. I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Kim Chapman-Whitfield. The executive director for Chattanooga's Air Pollution Control Bureau says this is the man at the center of what happened, John Schultz. CPD says he entered the CBL building beside the mall armed with 2 guns. Schultz works as an investigator for the Bureau.
As the situation unfolded yesterday, several buildings in and around Hamilton Place Mall went on lockdown. Witnesses nearby told us they feared for their lives. Today, some of Schultz's neighbors say this was out of character for him.
News Channel 9's Jordan Carnback shares their response to yesterday's shooting and new information from police.
Officers say they searched this building for the man who brought guns inside of it, an act people who knew him say was completely out of character.
If you'd have asked me, is anybody on the street could do something like that and it be him, I'd have said, no.
Be advised, Mel had 2 guns.
That's not the John I know, but that doesn't mean there was a side of him that could have gotten upset or bothered by something happening. I don't know that. And I don't get to know that because he's gone and I'll never get to ask it.
Lisa Skinner can't believe police say her neighbor John Schultz went to his office at the Air Pollution Control Bureau and pointed a gun at his co-workers. You can see where the glass front door was left shattered.
A shooter was inside the building and was attempting to execute a plan. That failed. We found that he shot himself and he is deceased.
Schultz was a longtime investigator and asbestos coordinator for the Bureau that we've interviewed several times for past stories. The Chattanooga Police Department says he was observed by witnesses pointing a gun at multiple employees and pulling the trigger. The firearm malfunctioned and did not fire. They say Schultz then shot himself with a second gun.
He was just a great person, and this is just so out of character.
We spoke with John's next door neighbor who wished to remain anonymous. She says she's known him for years.
I've never seen him upset before. I don't think anybody had. He was just a great guy. So I don't know what happened at work yesterday, but it must have been something bad to cause him to snap like that.
The director of operations for the Air Board says the Bureau is closed until further notice and they won't be commenting further about what happened. Reporting in Chattanooga, I'm Jordan Carnback, News Channel 9.
And even though police refer to this as an active shooter situation, the Hamilton County Office of Emergency Management did not send out an alert on their notification system. News Channel 9's Meg Doyle shares the reason why the county made that decision. Meg.
Kim, Hamilton County's Office of Emergency Management has a whole section of their website dedicated to active shooter situations, but they did not send out an alert on their new system yesterday. Concerned viewers like Jethro Hull reached out on social media asking, why wasn't the emergency notification system used? I didn't receive any alerts about this situation at all, and I am just now finding out about it. I only live 2 minutes from Hamilton Place. We took those concerns to the Office of Emergency Management. They told us they did not send out an alert because the suspect was contained inside the building. They say if the threat moved outside, they would have asked for police approval to send the alert. The office adds this was a unified decision across all the agencies that responded, including the Chattanooga Police Department. Kim.
Meg, thank you. The Emergency Management Office says even though they didn't send out an alert this time, they want county residents to sign up for emergency alerts. Out of 360,000 residents, only 6,000 have signed up to receive the notifications. We put a link on how to sign up on our website, newschannel9.com.